Seriously, folks, can you see over $700 worth of value in this little ring of galvanized steel with a bit of red paint on it? That's what I'm hearing. Apparently Case IH thinks it's made of gold. Hence, I am trying to repair it. We shall see. I found some patching material that I was looking for. Unfortunately, it's somewhat lighter gauge steel than I remembered, and time and the weather have taken their toll on it. By the time I clean the rust off, I don't know if I'm going to be able to weld that on or not. But we shall see. Well, just a slight update on the repair here. Here's my original, still held together with clamps. You can see where it's split. I found another option. There was a local machine up for wrecking, and it had the necessary parts right on it. It does have a little rust damage. You can see every here and there. Well, I've cleaned it up a fair bit now using a file and a wire brush. I'll probably do a little more. The inner ring, you can see here, was also fairly badly rusted. Well, there's the second piece. It rusted right through. A piece broke off that end there, so I won't be using this one. My own was in pretty mint condition, actually. I guess this is the result of sitting outdoors for years with dirt and chaff in there and rain getting in. Mine rarely got rained on, so the metal is in pretty much mint condition. Yeah, rusted right through. Anyway, I have new rivets acquired by my nephew, and shortly we're going to give that a trial fit and see if everything lines up. I certainly hope so after all this work. On closer examination, a little more wire brushing, I'm seeing there is a wear through spot here. There's a slight groove where the screen must have been touching on this outer shroud deal, and it did wear through, so I will probably patch that up with a bit of JB Weld and hope that'll work. It'll fill in the hole anyway, so the bristles on the brush won't catch. I think I forgot to mention this is from a 21 or a 2388, newer machines but the same part. Okay, the new to me piece is riveted on. Rivets were a little on the long side, but only one of them gave me a problem, and that's mounted on there pretty good. But I did try the screen on and found that even with the mounting bolts tight, that's these two bolts here, the whole screen, I could wobble it. Apparently, I don't know if it'll show on camera or not, there are stress cracks in this end plate, which allows the whole thing to flex even when it's securely bolted. Pretty sure, yeah, I can feel the rough edges of a crack there. So I'm either going to have to try some of my fancy welding or come up with a reinforcement plate to lay on here. Might have to get slightly longer bolts. So anyway, that's what we're going to try. Had a couple of little rain showers already today. Sun's out, wind's blowing, so I guess it'll dry up a little. Ready for the next rain. Haven't lost too much blood on this one yet, but always wear your gloves. Well, it's nothing fancy, but I got a plate cut out with a zip wheel here. Drilled the holes for the pattern. Yeah, it's off center, out around. If you're looking for perfection, you came to the wrong channel, but I think this is going to work. I drilled these little holes here so I can do some plug welds with the wire welder and sandwich that down onto the original hub. I didn't want to weld on the inside because that will interfere with the fit against the fan hub, so I'm trying to keep all my welding on this side. So let's see what happens. Well, there's the welding. It ain't real pretty, but hopefully it's strong. I guess I'll go and try it on the combine now. Too bad that red paint didn't last, but oh well. Well, test fitting. It's not super tight, but it turns without interference, but yeah, I'd say it's a little more stable than it was with the cracked center hub. Okay, I guess what I need to do now, where did it go? Oh, I put it in there. These bolts are just barely long enough now with the extra thickness I welded on, so I'm going to try and find something a little, just a fraction longer. Anyway, it's just about supper time, so